was terrible that day.
I saw that I panicked. They were coming with all kinds of weapons, wanting to stab me. I said, just kill him. Kill him.
I said, I can't deny my faith. And they start beating my wife.
I now knew that we have to run for our dear life.
Nigeria. Population 140 million and growing rapidly. Nigeria is one of the richest nations in Africa. Its oil reserves are immense. But according to Human Rights Watch, between $4 and $8 billion have been embezzled annually during the past 8 years. More than half the population struggles to exist on less than $1 a day. The plight of Nigerians is often in the news, but the message is generally connected to the economy, oil, and corruption. The sometimes fierce battle between Christians and Muslims is rarely reported. To focus the world's attention on the plight of Christians where persecution occurs and religious freedoms are limited, Open Doors instituted the World Watch List. Every country in the world is evaluated based on questions that go to the very heart of the issue. Does the country have laws that provide for religious freedoms? Is it legal to become a Christian? Are Christians killed, imprisoned, or institutionalized because of their faith? Is the printing or distribution of Christian materials prohibited? Are the meeting places or homes of Christians being attacked for religious reasons? Nigeria is divided religiously along the 10th parallel. On the north side, Muslims are in the majority. On the south side, Christians are in the majority. Along the border between these two groups, blood has been spilled repeatedly in recent years.
Matsalar masu bi na ruhaniya bisa abin da ke faruwa suna fuskantar tsanani tsakaninsu ko tsakaninmu da 'yan uwa musulmi. Ba sa bukatar ganin muna wa'azin bishara tsakaninsu. Kuma gine-ginen majami'unmu da yadda muke fara da aikin bishara yana bata musu rai.
They see that they must stop the expansion of Christianity into the north, and that has to be done physically.
One recent incident took place in Tudanwada. It began when a young student was accused of drawing a picture of Islam's prophet, Muhammad.
All of a sudden, the matter was taken seriously. They went and gathered themselves and start burning churches.
I see that they don't save the church ablaze, burning all the churches.
So we now saw the multitude coming as the rioters with all kinds of weapons.
I see people are throwing the stone.
And if you look at them, they were bloodthirsty, ready to kill and destroy.
They start beating and hitting me with their weapons in their hands.
I said, do you people know God? So one of them said, Muse Allah, meaning we know God. And I said, okay, if you people truly know God, then don't allow my blood and the blood of my children to drop on this ground.
19 Christians were killed that day, leaving behind mourning widows, family members and friends. 10 churches were burned, 36 homes, and 147 shops belonging to Christians were destroyed. But God gave spiritual courage to his followers on that terrible day, and they refused to run.
The churches that were destroyed, in fact, there is none that have been rebuilt that is not bigger than what it was before. And the attendance by members has grown astronomically.
As soon as Open Doors heard about the violence, they rushed to Tudanwada to see the circumstance for themselves. They provided for the spiritual, emotional, and practical needs of the pastors and the entire Christian community.
Abin da suka fara nuna mana, suka fara bamu shine Bible da littattafai. Dukanmu kowanne pastor yayi dariya sai ya ji wani abu ya sauka.
Open Doors.
Open Door through SSTS have lifted up our heart, have given us heart of love for our enemies.
Just like Jesus Christ says that we should pray for our persecutors. our attitude towards them is actually to pray for them and to love them.
Pray for all unbelievers to know the light, because Jesus Christ is the light of the world. You will know the truth. Truth will make you free.
Nigeria. Where will it be on the World Watch List next year? Will there be an increase or decrease in persecution? There is no simple answer, but the critically important need facing the country is forgiveness, something that Christians are seeking to express in tangible ways. They are eager to live out the love of Jesus Christ just as he did 2,000 years ago. He forgave the very people who nailed him to a cross. That is the example Nigeria is witnessing today, and it is what will open the hearts of millions to the truth of the gospel.